A report from Mustard Cash says here, ICC, International Criminal Court of Justice, launches preliminary examination into post-election deaths in Tanzania. So this is a report that is coming. Well, we are not yet sure how authentic this report is, but it is already talking about the International Criminal Court now beginning to do investigations into the post-election deaths in Tanzania. So I think the Hague should begin to do this. It has to be an investigation, yes. Whether Samia and the regime deny it or not, and they are trying to hide what they are hiding, but if they are clean, they must allow that investigation to take place so that justice can be served. You know, politicians cannot have it their way. Atingatenderi ma-politicians kuti vadecide kuti ndiani anorarama ndiani anofa, as if ivo havasi just vanhu like us. Ama-politicians ngavantu just like us. Kusasa mina nginguchatufa ngavuka ngiyi-politician. Mangwana chaendo kunongomukonda a-politicians. Apana chinombondimeka special more than other people. So it's really very, very unfortunate that we have people that are coming from amongst us who are taking it into their own hands, that they decide who lives and who dies. Surely kana vanasamia vachiuraya vanhu the way ataona ma-reports ari kubuda kutanzania saizvozvo, this is not it. This cannot be acceptable, and the world must stand up to condemn this. You know, Africans are just human as anyone else, and it won't be right if the world is going to turn a blind eye on what has happened in Tanzania. We need a proper investigation done, a thorough investigation done in Tanzania, and a proper report by independent figures. We don't want these stupid commissions that are just being done by these guilty governments. Guilty governments are coming up with their own funny commissions, and after reports of commissions have come out, we don't see any action that is taken. Those reports are just taken, put under some president's armpit, and he walks away with it. Like what we saw Mnangagwa doing with the Mtlante report after he allowed soldiers to shoot 8 Zimbabwean people in the streets. So this is exactly the same problem that we are seeing happening all over in South Africa. We have seen commissions after commissions after commissions, which at the end of the day don't seem like producing any result. So it's like now it's just a scapegoat of having commissions. So I think institutions like the Hague must now begin to take proper investigation and action, and the world must continue to stand in support of the Tanzanian people. Tanzanian people deserve a closure on the number of people that have passed away, people that have been disappeared, people that have been killed, and all the like. And that is also a right for the citizens of Tanzania. And if we still have institutions of integrity, then those institutions must continue to show that they are for the people by standing up for the Tanzanian people. We also have a report from Nyakundi, says here, protesters gather outside the International Criminal Court, ICC, in The Hague, Netherlands, condemning the murder of more than 1,000 Tanzanian civilians during and after the October 2025 election, and demanding that President Samia Suluhu Hassan be held responsible for the killings. I don't know why she should continue.
This beautiful lady, not gonna mention your name.
So this is the demonstration happening at The Hague. Tanzanian people, really expressing themselves out, saying out and speaking out on what really transpired in their country. And they must be given a voice. And the world must also seem to be listening. the world must also give an ear to the people of Tanzania. We are in total solidarity with the Tanzanian brothers and sisters for this very unfortunate incident that has happened because of selfish politicians. Politicians that are so full of this entitlement of thinking that they and only they have a right to be at the helm of the nation. So people must understand, politicians must understand that you come in and you go. Once you walk in, know that the next thing that is left is you walking out. And why do they not want to accept that? And this remains a big problem. And when you look at these people, in most cases, they are very rich. They make billionaires, but still, I don't know what it is that they still want there. I don't know. People like Anasamia, from the previous, history of hers, even actually Vice President Magufuli, we don't hear of any atrocities or crimes that she could have committed then, which would make her want to overstay even after this first term in office. We understand because right? They are criminals. Vane cases are pending that they know kuti anovatora akavaisa kuprison. Abantu abanjengoMnanga kwa lezi gananda ngabantu abana macala babulela abantu batshontsile benze lokhu lalokhu, so bayesaba ukuhamba ngoba bayesaba ukuthi bayejele. We could maybe see the reason why they are holding on, but people like Samia who did not have such a history that we could compare to what is happening with this Gananda. So they are really supposed to have just accepted that for a single term. If you go, you go, and you have a livelihood. You have a whole life ahead of you, life after presidency. But this is not what our African people believe. They come in as saints, they come in as angels, but they turn into something else. One of our turn with a Satan Pachake. And this is really very unfortunate. And Tanzanian people deserve better. And we keep standing. The world must keep standing. Africa must stand. Southern Africa must also stand with the Tanzanian people. We demand to see justice being done for the people of Tanzania. It remains a very, very painful thing. And this must be a message that is sent to all those that want to see the suffering of the people. Mama Maria Murise, how are you doing? My sister Evelyn, thank you for joining us. Nessa Kaitano, how are you? Mama Priska, thank you so much also for being with us. Gogo Piri na Gogo Mawiri tambawa ona kuma shows apfurako. Thank you so much also for continually being with us on the shows. Let's keep praying and keep believing God for justice for his people. And we know that the God of justice will deliver justice. Saka pakaipa pari kupisa hatisangane mu show iri kutera. Let's meet in the upcoming show. Remain blessed.